in the pre-show for our upcoming pay-per-view Unfinished Business. What do you say, Yuzi?
It sounds good. Sounds
All
like
right.
a promising business
All right.
agreement.
Well, this is a wrestling show, Yuzi. This is not something that you have in Japan. Now, as part of the ownership with this business, you either have to follow the rules that we have here or see yourself out the door.
Fine. Whatever way goes for you.
Before Yuzi can even finish that, Beverly hangs up. She looks at some of the wrestlers who were kind of curious about what was going on with the conversation. Beverly just says, "No, it's just an angry buyer. It involves Yuzi, but I won't get into
Angry
details."
buyer. Angry investor.
Investor, wrestler. I tried to boost his morale, but he got insulted, and I'm not very good with this sort of thing. But I'll call him back later or see what I can do about that. Anyway, moving on. We get to the one of the promo match, as has already been stated. We have the unfinished business pay-per-view coming up, and now we have all the pieces in place for the title matches. But there is one thing that's on everybody's mind: the involvement between Steven Steele, Adam Walker, and the Crusher Corey versus Trinity Steele, Rusty, Russell, and RJ. Now, as they come out to the ring, it turns out that Rusty and his family have brought out a bit of something of a prized possession with them. And I will set that up now. Let me see. Tornado tag. There we go. Right. This is only for show. This is not an actual match. It's just to get to set up the plot. All right.
Oh shit, WCW Nitro, wow.
Yeah.
That's actually in this show? In this
Yeah, they got the original WCW Nitro in here.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yep. They also got Halloween Havoc in there as well.
Right.
And if you have the more current gen version of the game, like PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC, you can get Starcade 96.
Oh wow.
All right. Let me see.
Wasn't that one of the ones that was like infamous for something or something? With Sting or?
I think you're talking about Starcade 97.
I don't remember a lot of the stuff there because it all blends together for me, honestly.
Let's see. Oh yeah, he's in this. He's right. I keep getting confused because it says the Crusher, but it's like naturally I go to the T's because I think it would be there, but no, it's not there.
The Crusher.
There we go. So this is one of the hotly contested feuds, and like I mentioned, this is not a matchup. This is just to set up the promo. I will have to fill in for Cryptic's voice because he works every Friday. Otherwise, this would work. Yeah. I could use his advice as DM too because after that kind of awkward bit with Rocky, I kind of want to do a little bit.
You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ. But you don't have to call me Johnson.
So the arena doesn't matter. This is just part of the plot. I'm just kind of mixing things up so you guys can see what the arenas look like. Just kind of.
The arena's made up and the matches don't matter.
Yeah. It's just to kind of mix things up so you guys don't see the same thing over and over again. I'm trying to mix it.
Oh, Final responded. He said he can't join the stream.
Oh, bummer.
Was that Rusty? Was that a Who's Line reference?
Of course.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
Who's Line was amazing.
All right, so Rusty,
it was.
As you are coming down to the ring, you are showing off the gold belt, but not the gold belt for GNC, one that you've honored your boys with, a certain AWO belt, the Tag Team Championship belt, that is. So you're proudly wearing the gold, and it's something that you wanted to show off before AEW was unfortunately nixed, along with NGW and PWFs. In this universe, there were shows that were there as alternative TV shows, but were unfortunately canceled. We'll just say Beverly helped buy them, so they're part of the library, so to speak, kind of like Vince McMahon.
Yeah, she bought him out.
Yeah, so they're still kind of like they're hurt from the loss, but they're taking stride. I'd say Cryptic's character is the one that's kind of heard about it the most because he had a really good roster, so that's where his heel energy is coming from. And as you're coming out, here you guys go. So we'll take a look at them now.
And my boys.
Yep.
The Civil War Arena.
This is
what a beauty.
This is one of my favorite ones. I really love making this one. And who better to come out than Trinity Steel?
Pack of wolves.
Yep. Well, pack of dogs. What? Yeah,
Pack of dogs.
They're
Like huskies.
They're
Yeah.
German shepherds.
German
Shep-
Shepherd.
I thought they
White
looked like
shepherd.
huskies.
Right, because
White shepherd.
yeah. I know. Just German shepherds. I don't think German shepherds usually have white fur, though, do they?
Some do.
Oh, okay.
All
There's some
right.
that are all white.
Now,
cool.
as you're coming out, we need you to. You're going to be doing a promo against Cryptic, and I need you to build up AWO. So basically, like, talk.
Right.
Yeah, you're the face in this situation, so the people are rooting for you.
Yep, I'm wearing the AWO world title. The boys got the AWO tag titles.
Now I need you to. All right. So
Good
what do you?
promo.
So how would you start the promo off?
Let's see. Feels good to have gold again. I know it's not the GNC gold, but I felt we should share these at least a little bit. We didn't really get a chance to before. This is the AWO World Championship. My
Ignore
boys
this.
here,
Keep going. I'm gonna wait for Cryptic's thing to pop in. So go
Okay.
ahead. Keep going.
and my boys here have the AWO Tag Team Championships. Of course, as we know, Beverly bought out the AWO, but we're taking it in stride. But we just wanted to show that we still had pride for where we came from. And that's what this is all about. That's what this business is about, having pride in what we do, entertaining you good people every week, putting on a great show. And eventually, I'm hoping to trade this in for the GNC World Championship.
Roll me a 2d6, please. For Cryptic's intro.
2d6.
It doesn't matter it doesn't matter the number. Like if it's a high number, you can continue if you have anything more to add. If it's a low number, Cryptic will interfere. Or we could do a 1d6.
It's 5, so it's low.
Okay.
5 out of 12.
So Cryptic will be showing up then, right? All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. Let me set this up now. Sorry for the delays. I'm trying to make it like interesting. So here we go. Crusher.
Yeah.
And then here we go.
And they got to do their entrances, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. I might have to like split up Continuum just to get this to make it a little bit easier. All right. So
Well, while we're waiting on their entrance, I just have the boys say a couple things real quick too.
okay.
So RJ takes the mic first. We're still pretty new, so we didn't really get much of a chance to actually hold some of this gold. But maybe things will turn around here in GNC. Then Russell takes the mic. You know damn well they are.
The crowd
You got
watches.
the whole family here.
As you say this, the crowd is starting to get pumped. They are admiring your honorable,
Passion.
your passion, your honor with this. You're taking this like you're confident. You're showing no fear. You're ready to take on the GNC roster. It doesn't matter if it's Cryptic or anybody else. It could be me, Final Draft. It could be Tyler. It could be Nate. Even anything else.
Russell keeps going on. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
I
Hell,
do.
maybe we'll get a GNC tag title sometime, and maybe we'll take that.
I'm waiting for that damn loading bar. It's like it's not my
Yeah.
fault. The
And
loading.
the crowd showing Sally with Doug going, "Ooh."
All right. Anything you want to say before Cryptic interferes? Add it now.
Rusty takes the mic again. But the fact of the matter is,
And just as you say that, that's when Cryptic's crew comes in.
the
You
fact
hear,
of the matter is, we are.
and you say that, and just then NGW's music hits. The logo hits the screen. It's obviously not that. I'm gonna try and I might delete a few views, but the new generation wrestling logo pops up, and it's Cryptic with the mic. He's coming out and he's yawning. He's not impressed with your heartfelt promo. He's got a belt of his own. I don't know why it's not there. The game probably done goofed, but so just play with it. This game has a goof.
Just pretend it's there.
Yeah, he's holding the belt, and Steven Steele and Adam Walker are holding the NGW tag team belts. Cryptic holds up the mic and he says, "Are you done yet? Because you're boring me to tears, Rusty. Look, I'm going to be real with you, Rusty. It is unfortunate what happened to both of our companies, but a line's got to be drawn on this sand. Between you and me, I think ours was the better company. We had Cactus Jack. We had Tiger Black. We had King from Tekken. Who did you have? Who did you have that was memorable? Nobody. And unfortunately, yeah, we got bought out, but it's time to see, I'm going to be real with you. I feel like your company has to go first. Like you, AWO, even Ari was making fun of it. He was just calling it a woo every week, man. Even he didn't give a crap about it. That just goes to show how much. I'm just letting stop it. That goes to show how much your company will be remembered then, now, and forever. But as long as we're in GNC, as long as we're here, NGW is going to leave a footnote that it was promised and it never got to do. And if it means taking you, your brothers, your sisters, your wife, Hannah, if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. We're going to have to take you out. So at the pay-per-view, or actually tonight rather, it's going to be me and Amanda Walker, or rather Adam and his beautiful wife Amanda, and you and your Disney reject Hannah. I'm sorry, we're going to have to put you down.
Ooh.
I haven't heard that one before. And it's appropriate, Crusher, that you use the term bored to tears. Because, honestly, I feel like that's the main reason NGW had to get bought out.
Ooh.
Because that's what the fan base... That describes your fan base perfectly well, I think. But I digress.
Now, as you two lock horns, now, do you want to see like a brief snippet of them fighting, or do you want to just cut straight to like keep the promo going to something else? It's up to you.
No, we can just keep it going.
All right then. Now, just as you two are now staring eye to eye. You got 6 people in the ring. They are focused and ready to do battle right there. They got their arms raised. That's when Beverly's music hits. She comes out. You can tell she's kind of flustered a bit from the Yuzi situation. So she's still got her phone. She's still trying to get over that, but it's time for some real talk here. She says, "All right, boys, settle down, you two. We can't have this right now. We are still on a tight schedule. We have a lot of new people here today, and I want things to go just right. Now look at me when I'm talking to you two." She points at all you guys, and she's like, "Enough is enough. Now, we've been seeing this go for a while now. It's starting to get a little violent. That Lions Den match, as hectic as it was, okay. I feel like
which I won, I might add."
Yeah, Rusty adds that. Well, Cryptic just turns around with a snarl. He says something to the effect like, "I should have won that. It should have been me." But Beverly's like, "Enough, Cryptic." She says, "All right, now look, I'm still getting the hold of this GNC thing. Ari used to run the place, but he's focusing on his own thing right now. He's taking a company leave. But as long as I'm here, I want things to be done just right. Now, I've heard the complaints from both of you guys off screen, backstage, on screen. I feel that to settle this, we're going to have our own little war games of our own. Now, that match, we are still working out the details for having a war games match, but we're going to have to delay that. But for now, we'll have to do something else." Now, Rusty, you have been one of our champions. You have been the GNC server champion for a while now. You are a very notable competitor and a very popular one with that. And as she says this, the crowd, rallies behind your name.
Rusty
holds up 4 fingers.
Rusty.
Now, unfortunately for Cryptic, and I have to give Cryptic this one. He, among others, again, we're not going to bring up Ari because he might go off on Twitter again, bitching and moaning. But now we do owe Cryptic his due. He's been sitting idly now for a while, and that's why you two have been added into this match. Now, I didn't expect the family battle to get this way, but all right. So let's settle this the only way we can. Now, I'm thinking we will have another family versus family match, but the stakes will be raised higher than you've ever thought before. We are going to have a ladder match this time. Steven Steele, Adam Walker, and Cryptic representing NGW against Rusty Steele, Russell Steele, and RJ Steele for a contract. And this contract will give you the number one contender spot following the results of Final Draft versus Steven. And this only applies to the team captains, which would be the Crusher, Cryptic, and Rusty Steele. However, as the family has been involved in this match, and I'm still sorting out the roster, I'm keeping things organized, I want to do something special for the four of you. Now, Steven, Adam, you're new. Russell and RJ, you're new as well, but I'm sure Rusty's told you how things have worked around here. We currently don't have a tag team division. And I've been thinking about that. And thanks to a little bit of help from one of our own our own designers, a little bit of Rocky and a little bit of Heather Valerie, they have put together, and I've paid handsomely for this, for a GNC Tag Team Championship belt. And the winner, obviously, I want you guys to feel rewarded for this. So not only will the team captains get their number one spot, but when you guys climb up that ladder, you'll be representing your family. And in doing that, you will become the default inaugural and default GNC official server tag team champions.
All right.
The crowd goes wild upon hearing this. Now the stakes have been raised higher than they ever have before. Now, that being said, I can't have you guys spilling too much bloodshed on the ring. I'm going to have to ask security to get you out of here. And she says that some of the OCs that aren't featured here tonight are dressed like, you know how WWE does, where they have like the NXT guys dressed up as like security guards.
You know, like the
UVs
and stuff.
Yeah, they're escorting you guys out. Now, I need another dice roll. It could be 1d6 or 2d6.
Okay. 2d6.
All right.
I rolled a 9.
All right. Just as Beverly thinks all is said and done, Cryptic's posse starts some shit, and they start taking out the security guards, including Russell and RJ. It has now become an official brawl here in the ring. It has gone completely to hell. Thankfully, because Rusty rolled high, Rusty's family survives the brawl, and they remain victorious. Not without bruises, though.
They pretty much pushed the NGW guys out of the ring into retreat, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Rusty, Russell, and RJ managed to survive that big scuffle that takes place all over the ring, from the sides, the ring. Cryptic and Steven Steele, they work together to pull out some chairs, but Russell and RJ throw it down. They knock it out of their hands. They do a drop kick. It hits Steven Steele. He goes flying out of the ring. Adam Walker gets thrown out like yesterday's trash. But now the deal has been done. At the pay-per-view, the 3-on-3, the inaugural GNC Tag Team Championship division starts next week. A whole new world of wrestlers are now about to compete for that.
If I want to, I kind of want to do so like a commentator here.
Yep.
And then next week, folks, head to your seats because a whole new world of GNC. Sorry. Head to your seats, folks, because next week a whole new world of GNC wrestling begins. We are now having a tag team champions, and next week's the winner of the ladder match will either be Gemini Steel or Adam Walker and who's the other guy?
Crusher Corey. There's Crusher.
Steven,
Yeah,
I
Steven.
thought Steven Steele was going to be.
Oh yeah,
Steven Steele.
Steven Steele, Adam
and-
Walker,
and-
and Crusher. Yeah.
And the winner of next week's group ladder match will have the stakes have been raised higher than ever before. The captains will get a #1 contendership, and their partners either Gemini Steele or Steven Steele and Adam Walker, they will become the new inaugural GNC Tag Team Champions.
Yep. And we got our first official pay-per-view match. There will be more to come.
Awesome.
All right, so we got that out of the way. Now let's go back to introduce some of the new OCs. So now we got Luke Fox, one of the excellent ones, the Triple X superstar, excellence in execution, taking on the oddity Frank Rage, one of Quarter's characters. He has no backstory whatsoever, and I don't know what. It's just that's I'm just calling him the oddity. He's there, and then you have. Oh, go
I
ahead.
kind of sounded like Excalibur there, didn't I?
Yeah, that was actually really good. Not bad, man.
Thanks.
Versus.
I need to. Sorry for interrupting again.
It's fine.
I just need to be able to think through my words clearly through so I can don't start so much. But I'm working on it. I'm getting better, I think.
All right, cool. And following Luke Fox and Frank Rage, we have Almighty George, a relic from the past. He too, like Frank Rage, is another oddity, but this time, Almighty George kind of has a little backstory. He hails from Chernobyl, or at least it's assumed. They found him. They found him in a tank, and he survived. People are still studying him to this day. He's a weird behemoth, one that could take him enough Brock Lesnar's. He could probably defeat like 2 or 3 Brock Lesnar's in a row as if he wanted to. Nobody knows him, but he is a destroyer, and he might. Whatever division he is, he will put everybody on notice. He is a man among men. And finally, the odd man. This one is a very odd inclusion because he feels he's punching above his weight class. It's Bradley Nable. He's here. He's in this match. He wants to fight, but whether he'll fall down in the ring like mass transit, we don't know. God rest his soul.
He's just a boy.
Hey, watch it, Dynamic. Hey, mind you, I'm in character as Bradley, by the way.
Yeah, all right.
For your information, Dynamic, unlike that fat fuck, I actually have some semblance of formal wrestling training.
Really?
In my native Seattle, I am a former world champion. So how dare you compare me to that slob of a fraud, mass transit?
Ooh.
That was the New Jack incident, wasn't it?
Jesus.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. New Jack. He basically took out that fat kid and just left him there.
He just went that
He died because of that, didn't he? He died because of that, didn't he?
I think it was like
He died from complications from a
bypass
surgery he
surgery.
underwent years
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. As for my opponents tonight, Luke Fox, the Triple X superstars, or I like to call him the porn superstar. Frank Ray.
Before you continue, I'm just interjecting. I don't know if you guys saw Cryptic's post. He did put up a post way back ago. I could, if you guys can use Discord for it. He did put up a lore sheet, if you will, to explain a little bit about Luke Fox. So if you need any guidance more about Luke Fox, obviously, like I can't put words into Cryptic's mouth to play for Luke Fox. But if you need insight about him, he did put up a lore sheet. It's on the server somewhere. You can find that. But go on. Go ahead.
He's
Anyway, as for Frank, I see why he wears a mask, because it's to hide his shame that he's not a very good wrestler. And as for the Almighty George, I'm gonna show this has-been that he is not welcome here any longer. I am basically going to send him back to whatever hell he was conjured out of, because all 3 of these men are going to learn the hard way that you don't mess with the dagger. Because when you mess with the dagger, you're going to get cut.
Ooh.
How much testosterone does this kid already have?
All I'm picturing right now is that Luke Fox is straight up like look, man, I don't know what the hell I was booked into. I'm just fighting these weird ass people. I just wanted to wrestle. It's my debut night. I'm like, I don't know. I'm fighting a kid. I'm fighting a fucking stripper with a gas mask. I'm fighting Danny DeVito with a kung fu suit. Man, I'm just here to get paid, get laid, collect my paycheck, and get the hell out of here when I'm done. I'm gonna go fuck me some bitches in the limo and get the fuck out of this dude. Like, Luke Fox is just like, hey, look, first night, I don't know who these people are. Whatever.
Fuck us.
Yeah, he would be the everyman in this situation. He's like, I don't know. Look, I was told there are belts and opportunities here. I could have been WWE, I could have been AEW, but I chose here and I'm regretting it. It's like, who the hell are these people? But, like, I don't think Luke Fox has like any real beef with Bradley. He's just kind of like, hey, look, man, I'm just here. This is my first night off of NXT. Can you blame me? It's like, I don't know what I'm in for.
Coming here from the Nissan Center in Nashville, Tennessee.
I don't know why.
I bet I'm gonna be honest here. If I asked Quarter what Frank Rage's backstory is, I bet she would say like, I forgot. So it's like, this was one of like the
why does this dude look like one of the fucking?
If Frank Rage wins, we gotta push him or her to the
Bro,
top.
hold up. I'm gonna say, why does this dude look like one of them damn like puppets from that movie 9?
Oh god.
I never
kinda
saw
does,
that
actually.
movie. I never actually saw that movie. What's it about anyway?
Hang on. We got the almighty George, and it looks like he updated his mask to be more in line with the times.
Yeah. The other reason is that
God, let me see out that thing.
the gas mask was affecting his fro. It made him look like it made him look like a weird cartoon villain. Not that he doesn't already look like a cartoon villain, but
Yeah.
but nobody knows who he is, where he's from, other than he was found in a lab note somewhere in Chernobyl. TAG George.
He looks like a Bane. He looks like Bane with an afro.
He does.
He looks
Yeah.
like a Andre the Giant clone, bro. Just went AWOL.
It's like if Bane was in the 70s. Like, it's time to get funky.
Oh, there he is. Here's Luke Fox. There's the extreme excellence exemplar.
Oh, Luke Fox's name is censored.
He's so extreme. He's happy with the censorship.
Okay,
It was probably because it was XXX, so they censored it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that.
It's time to get funky and funky down, Batman.
Or if you want to think it from an art perspective, those aren't asterisks. They're just really, really tiny X's. Luke Fox.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, Luke Fox.
What is there a fox over there? Luke
Yeah.
Fox.
The extreme excellence exemplar. Okay.
Yep. Cryptic has so many OCs that, like, I keep telling him, man, you need to be here for your OCs. I can't put words into your character's mouth. As you were saying, Diego.
Bradley is gonna send this motherfucker back to Pornhub where he belongs.
Meanwhile, Luke Fox was like, "Bro, I'm trying to be nice to you. If you want to be an asshole, bot, I'm gonna kick your ass."
Well, to be fair, Bradley is kind of an asshole.
As Bradley
He just faces the curtain.
as Bradley no clips through the physics of the curtain. Here he is.
If I can quote Saitama,
I don't think Testosterone hit this fucking kid so damn early.
Wouldn't you like
Saitama from One Punch Man?
Wouldn't you like to know, Ramos?
Who lost this sassy lost child?
Yes, Thomas lost child.
Yeah. Well, I was in character saying, "Wouldn't you like to know, Ramos?"
Yeah, I could probably get you some of the rumor. It's not that asshole.
But anyway, Ari and the others already know this, but Bradley is actually canonically 14.
Yeah. Beverly is. She thinks she's not particularly happy that Bradley lied in his resume. You don't look 18. You don't even look 21. Beverly is kind of letting this slide as a favor for the Nables. Like, we won't sue, but if he fucks up, that's his fault. If he gets injured, it's part of his contract. He will be kicked out if he gets injured in some capacity. She's doing this to be nice to her fellow mice, you should say. The Nables were mice at one point. And like I said in the prior stream, I think Bradley's a little unhinged because his family literally got sucked into a satellite dish. It has not gone well for him. He's a little unstable.
Yeah.
Is this one fall or elimination?
Eliminations.
Okay.
My George just runs up and is like, no.
Oh, here we go. Backbreaker.
But the big dude over there honestly looking like a kung fu fool,
Almighty George was a middle school creation, just done as a joke, because he looked really, really funny in the old blocky sprites of the N64 era, and I don't think he really translates well to 2K22, if I'm going to be honest. Like, it's just really random and weird.
Yeah. No fun fact about Bradley that I actually created him back in my freshman year in high school.
Ah, I see.
But it wasn't until 2014 that I actually brought him to life, so to speak. He had been in my mind for 3 years up to that point.
Well, your version of him, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty spread out so far. Frank Rage looking like Danny DeVito in a mask, going after Bradley Nable.
I'm the trash man.
This is our replacement for the trash man. Ooh.
Man, Bradley's really taking it to...
Yeah, he's beating up, this feels like a match straight out of... You know, I should have made this an EC.
Oh, here we go. Boosh!
That is cool, not gonna lie. I love that move.
The misdirection clothesline.
Baron Corbin's move, I believe.
Damn.
Yep.
He just flopped on that damn floor like a pancake.
Yeah.
Oh, Bradley went for the gore, but Frank countered it with a DDT.
Yeah.
And it busted him open.
Uh-oh.
Also, blood for the blood god.
As we got an obligatory shot of Luke Fox's ass for a brief second there, we are going to have to fire Kevin Dunn. Ooh. I'm thinking about deleting Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit and Hollywood. If you guys ain't got any more OCs you want me to throw in there.
Okay.
I think maybe we could squeeze in a couple more. Now we can kind of get rid of some of the cartoon characters.
Yeah, having Holly was fun while it lasted.
Roger's been in my roster for like a year now, and he got me like diamond status, so I can probably get rid of him now. He's seen enough action.
You plan on bringing him over to 2K23 whenever you get that game?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Uh-oh. Tombstone to Luke Fox by Almighty. Rope break, though it doesn't matter. And Jesus Christ, that strike by Frank Rage.
Frank Rage, he's bringing the rage. He's bringing his silent rage through the mask. Or is he raging or is he happy? We can't tell. That mask hides everything. I feel like I'm watching like an old WWF Attitude match, just like the...
What the fuck?
Like a bunch of weird...
Styles Clash.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I went away a little bit.
Since you're here, Faye, I was going to tell you, I did start working on your wrestler, actually. I've been kind of busy at the moment, though, but I know you wanted the one of the new Ranger designs from Fallout 4,
New Vegas.
New Vegas?
It was
Yeah.
New Vegas.
Cool. I'll try to sneak in some time over the weekend to work on the wrestler a little bit more. All I got is really just the pants and the shoes down. I gotta see if I can get the other outfits applied. But when I finish it, I'll send you a screenshot on Discord when I'm done.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Great. I just opened up one on the site earlier, and I'm on Neo Cities as well.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. The X Factor by Luke Fox.
Luke Fox now trying to fight this behemoth of a man. It's been said that if you try, they say that if you try to punch the chest on Almighty George, it actually makes your fingers bleed. You might have to bring some gloves.
Yeah, there's a fox over there, Luke Fox.
Seems to be holding his own pretty well so far.
He also just makes me feel like he's like a GSC Booker T.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to describe him, actually, from what I'm thinking.
Or Orlando Jordan from TNA.
Or Kofi Kingston, even. Oh! That was a botch. Somehow he's able to lift Almighty George!
I'm gonna be real with you and just say this: like George he kind of looks like an Andre the
Oh!
Giant, like botched.
Stunner!
The stunner!
Jesus. So they were just trying to clone Andre the
Ooh.
Giant, and well, George is down.
Steven
Oh,
said he
oh,
was
here we
going to
go.
bed. He's tired.
Here he goes, Bradley Nabel.
Steven said he was going
Oh.
to bed. He was tired.
Alright. It's
I
fine.
look exhausted.
Yeah, these can go on a while, especially with the new D&D element.
Oh, what's Bradley going for here?
Ooh!
Took it on the big guy.
Yeah, showed him a DDT of his own there.
Even though it's beating him up. Even though
Yeah.
he has no face.
How Frank Rage is able to see through that mask is anyone's guess, but then again, how Almighty George might have like supernatural powers fueling his energy right there. But Luke Fox is trying very hard to get an advantage in there.
Maybe the reason why he's wearing that mask is probably because all his face is like probably skinless, and you only see muscles and bones.
Yeah. If I do bring him for 2K23, I might add like some textures on him to make him look like one of the mutants from Fallout or something. So he doesn't look
Or he could be like faceless like Slender Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like,
Yeah, I do.
There you go.
Must not be named.
Yep, or Voldemort.
Bradley
I just
Nabel.
said his
Here we
name.
go. Curb stomp by Bradley.
Can Bradley get a win here on Frank Rage?
And another stunner.
Another stunner.
No,
1, 2.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm going quiet there. I was just doing some Duolingo real quick. I
Yep.
do it before my
Hey, what
For
you
my,
talking about? Like Voldemort don't even got no nose. All you need to
Oh,
do
here we
is just
go.
plug up
Here we
his
go.
outlet.
He's gonna set it up
Another-
again.
another- he's gonna try again. Third time the charm.
Oh!
Oh, and
Nope.
They're
every
beating,
time Bradley goes for
they're
a
beating
spear,
up a little
they keep
boy in the
stuttering
ring. They're beating up a little boy in the ring. Get
Uh-oh.
somebody call a doctor.
Oh!
Oh God.
Oh God.
Somebody.
What's he doing to Bradley? Oh shit.
Come on, kick out, kick out.
What the hell? What kind of witchcraft is this?
Oh,
Dude!
I think Frank Rage may have some supernatural abilities of his own. Like the last thing you see is the eyes into that mask.
Witchcraft, bro.
I've never. How's a guy like that bend his spine like that? Blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
How's a guy like that bend his spine like that?
he's
Uh-oh.
going for another one.
I think he's going for
Another
it. Look into my eyes. What do you
look at
see?
Ball slam.
ball sack slam.
Yeah.
Come on, kick out.
Oh,
Damn it.
He's a,
Frank
Oh, come
Rage.
on.
has been eliminated.
Frank Rage.
The kid's the first one out.
Yeah, the edgy lore kid is out.
I mean, for all I know, Corner probably never even messed with his stats.
Yeah.
And yet Bradley got his
He has all the default moves. Default moves. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Not gonna lie, I'll admit I'm feeling a little salty right now. But I'll take the L. I'll take the L. But I'm still a little salty about it.
As Bradley's walking back to the ring, Beverly is looking at him like a concerned mother. Is like, Bradley, I told you this was a bad idea.
Relax, Bev. With all due respect,
CPS strong.
Rocky. Rocky,
Yeah, let JR finish his promo.
trying to. Don't worry about me, Bev. To be very blunt with you, I've been through a lot worse and far more life-threatening things than what I just dealt with tonight.
As Beverly stops Bradley for a moment and just says, "Look, it's not so much about how much worse you've had it. It's more about I'm worried about being the liability if you get hurt."
Don't worry. I have it written in the contract that I've waived off any that you won't be held liable.
Yeah, if you break your spine or your legs, we are not responsible. You chose to do this. It's on you. But if you can improve next year for GNC 2K23, when you're a little bit older, a little bit wiser, we'll talk again and renegotiate your contract. She gives him a playful pat on the back, just as a friendly gesture, and it sends him off.
Well, in that case, Bev, I'll see you in a year.
Yep. All right. Looks like that's. I probably should have put this as like false count anywhere. Oh, Luke Fox is actually taking out these weird.
The big guy.
Yeah. Luke Fox is taking out all these oddities. Yeah. Come on, Luke Fox.
That's what you call the pimp slap.
Doesn't really want to have touch their abs.
Yeah.
Let me touch your abs.
Then give him a bear hug.
A deadly bear hug.
They're all taking it out on poor Frank.
Nobody likes Frank.
Nobody likes Frank. You gotta admit though, Frank is actually pulling out the effort there. He's trying. He knows.
He is a very filthy Frank.
He's like, come on, man. Bring it to the ring so we can settle this. Or not. Or he could just keep wailing out.
It's not balls count anywhere, guys.
This is a match that never ends.
I'll give it another couple of minutes. Let's see. If I have to, I might have to. You know what? Let's make it interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Roll me a 1d6 between 1, 2, or 3 if they don't settle it in the ring. And whatever number.
So 1d3.
Yeah, 1 is okay. 1 will be Luke Fox. 2 will be George. 3 will be Frank. That's assuming they don't get in the ring.
1.
All right, so
Okay,
that'll be
so it looks like
Luke
Fox is getting in the ring.
All right. Time to play God's hand here.
Here we go again.
Yeah, God's hand. All right. This is getting.
Hearing Drake's new album.
I think from I was gonna say. I think from now on, when we have matches like multi-man elimination matches, I think we should have a false count anywhere stipulation.
I think so too.
Well, I'm thinking I'm thinking here. Let me try to. Well, that's why I'm playing. That's why I asked to do the dice thing, so I can steer the match. Okay, that's great. Get your ass in here. I'm tired of this shit. I came here to wrestle, damn it. I came here
The
to.
other guy's just
Oh
like,
no! I walked into the. No! Oh no!
Oh my balls.
What is this? The last ride?
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, thank God for resiliency.
The freaking screen just got blood stains.
Yeah, if your character takes a big move, that's what happens.
Yep.
Luke Fox is like, you know what? I'm gonna get paid. I want to get paid, and I want to get laid tonight.
Shit, and the ringing sound.
Oh no.
I'm guessing they don't do that because seizures and stuff.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Luke. I'm sorry, Luke. All right, roll me one or 2. Is it gonna be Almighty George or Frank Rage?
Flip a coin, really. Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Do you have a coin toss?
Bro, I have Two-Face decide this.
Yeah.
I already rolled the 1d2.
All right, what is it?
1.
Okay, we'll go. Let's go, Frank. Let's go, Frank.
Oh my gosh.
He would do the finisher just as I. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Let's go, Frankie.
Oh.
Frankie sucks.
Let's go, Frankie. Frankie sucks. And Frank with the oh no!
Go, Frank.
Frank just look like a walking voodoo doll with that mask.
And it does.
He's gonna try to break the back of Almighty George. Oh God! It's Godzilla and King Kong, guys. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
I think I should have played Almighty George.
Who the fuck is Mothra?
Luke Fox will be
Dude
Mothra.
literally gonna give a concussion to himself.
There we go.
Oh, good lord.
He's gotta do it.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Oh,
God.
make yourself famous, Frank. Make yourself famous.
Oh my gosh. For him and his tiny.
Oh my God! No!
Almighty George is a 99 on this game too.
Yeah, I'm trying to make
much like Roman Reigns in 2K23.
Oh,
And, God!
he's trying to put him away like now.
Too close. Too close.
The rope break. The rope break.
That's three of them. That's three of them now.
There we
Beat him up.
go. There we go.
Oh, yeah, double fists.
I'm gonna hug you and squeeze you and make my buddy. No. Oh no. 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 Not Frank. No, Frank. No.
Here we go. Great.
Grab him.
No. No.
Spine Buster by Almighty George.
No. It's never it.
That's the other
He's
side.
got me.
Okay.
Backbreaker. I can't.
Fair hug.
Oh God, he's
There
actually
I'm
fighting.
back.
He's fighting back. I can't actually stop him. Shit. No. Oh God, this match is... There we go. Finally, the AI is giving me a challenge. Come here, you big log. No. God damn it. Go. Oh,
So much chaos.
oh God. Damn it. I give you a
Oh
hug.
my god, just die already.
I know.
Take
Wanna
down,
go
damn
home?
it.
I just...
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for beating me up.
He's franking up.
Think he's a gorilla.
Ooga
He's
booga.
breaking up.
Come on. He's franking up. Franking
Like a
time.
power driver or something.
Ah!
All this weight.
God damn it. No.
Will not stay down.
What is Frank gonna do, man?
What's Frank gotta do? Come on. It's actually... I'm not doing this on purpose. I can't stop. No. Stop.
See, this is what happens when you put something on it.
This is me fighting a level 99. I'm fighting my own creation. Oh, God. No. I believe we are evil.
Monster.
Yeah.
You've literally created a monster.
Oh,
Oh,
God. Oh, God. I just,
Boing.
breathe.
thank God for the... Oh, no.
Oh, you ran right into it.
No. Oh, shit.
See, Ari, this is what happens when you try to recreate Andre the Giant with his DNA.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, break.
No. Oh, shit. No.
Wow, it
Oh.
just lifted him up.
I'm just going to let the match end. I'm going to... There we go.
Just let it end.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Like,
God.
nope, not taking my balls today.
Oh. You caught it. You
It's
caught it.
Godzilla and King Kong. No.
Who's
Sidewalk
who, though?
slam.
There we go. Yeah, just wrap it up, but let him win.
You dead.
Frank.
You dead.
He's already dead.
There we go.
Almighty
Finally.
George.
What was it gonna take to stop the Almighty George? It took a
Oh
while.
my God.
I like-
It wasn't enough.
I still find it funny that whoever created George thought it'd be fun.
was
Thought
me.
decided to just name him. No, I'm talking about the in-universe creator.
Oh yeah.
Like they thought, what should we call this monstrosity? I don't know, George.
George. Hi, George.
Look at that flame
Georgie.
effects.
It's me, Georgie.
George the Almighty.
Yeah, there we go. That's perfect.
George of the Jungle.
Oh god.
Something like that.
Oh god.
George of Chernobyl.
George the Almighty, strong as he gets be.
No, bro. His name is George Drago.
All right, for that one, okay. Let's see. I'll put Luke Fox in the prime time. I'll put Frank Rage in prime time. Almighty George. Actually, no.
Server.
Yeah, he'll be a boss character. He'll be like the Kane of the universe. All right, so here we go. And now the tag team match. Young Guns versus Tiger and White Tiger. Black and White Tiger. So here we go. And this will be another AI match. So here we go.